Clutch like a jig? Hey, it still works.
You got one with it. You got one with it, dude.
With it. Catch him.
Come on, buddy.
Catch him. There's a school.
Over here. I'm on as well.
Are you
This
serious?
one's got some weight. Oh, this might be over
Bigger?
2 pounds right here.
And now Westin's hooked up. It's getting crazy out here.
He's a little heavy.
You got a good one.
I might have.
You got a big one. Oh, you got a big. Dude, what did I
What
say?
line is on here, LFG?
What did I say,
What
dude?
line do we have?
What's cracking, y'all? Welcome on back to the channel. Hey, we're gonna give y'all some information today and do a little dangling.
Yep.
So we're inside of the Googan HQ right now, and we're picking out top winter fishing baits to help y'all catch fish. So we're gonna go around the room. We're gonna talk about some winter baits, and then we're gonna get on the water.
Oh, got him.
What are you starting with?
Here's what I'm gonna start with, man. You know, things get a little sketchy in the wintertime for big action type baits, get a little rough for bass because things aren't moving very fast. It's freaking cold out there, so little movements on plastics, that's the way to go. So I like straight tail baits. Man, you can't get any straighter and more finesse than Rattle and Ned. So that is a really good finesse style winter bait. If you're just trying to get fish, get bit, put your little Ned head in there and then go to town. That's when it's really, really tough.
All right, so we got bait number one picked out, being the Rattle and Ned. I'm going down here. We actually talked about straight tail baits. Nothing, well, you already said nothing gets straighter and more finesse, but we're talking about the Slim Shake Worm. A little bit longer, no rattle. This being paired up on a shaky head is an absolutely deadly winter bait. Depending on the water clarity is where you're gonna go with your color differences, whether it's super clear going with the watermelon red, or if it's really dirty going with the black and blue. The Slim Shake is a really good choice.
All right, y'all, there's two of the top options for winter baits, and I'm gonna go ahead and add in some sauce to the mix. I'm gonna give us the 3.3-inch Saucy Swimmers, downsize them for the winter, trying to get more strikes. I'm gonna put this on a mushroom head jig, see if we can't get in on some of these big winter bass.
Now we got some soft baits picked out. Let's move on to hard baits. I'll be honest, I fish more hard baits in the wintertime than I do at other times of year. They just tend to catch big fish. They work really well. And there's not a whole lot of, you don't have a lot of like plastic moving around. There's something about hard baits that tends to do really well. And something that literally works year round, but you can catch big fish on when it's cold, is a vibrating jig. I give you the clickbait. Let's go with a 3/8 ounce because we're probably gonna fish this a little bit slower than we would in the spring and summer months. Black and blue, a good color, any type of shad color, even bluegill. I mean, the wintertime, they're feeding on a bunch of different stuff, even crawfish. You know what? Yeah, let's actually go with this tasty little color right here with that gold flash, 3/8 ounce. Clickbait, gotta have it.
LFG picked the clickbait, one of my all-time favorites as well, but I don't leave the house when I'm going after winter bass without a junior scout. Now you can throw the big daddy, you're going after big ones, okay? You get the full-size scout in there. But when times get tough, winter bass get really lethargic, that junior scout is absolutely key. You twitch it, you pause it, the difference of cadences you can change. It's a very versatile bait, different colors, again, based on the water clarity of your choice, but this is one bait I don't leave my house without when I'm going after winter bass.
All right, y'all, to round out the winter baits with the hard plastics, I'm gonna go ahead and grab us a clutch. Not the grande, not the standard. I'm gonna go with the mini again, sizing down to try and get some more bites in the wintertime. What do I wanna do for the color?
If you ain't picking red, you're a dumbass.
Is that, are you setting me up?
Yeah, you don't have a choice, it's red, let's be honest here.
Then we're going with red. I am thinking shad and bluegill, but apparently red is the deal in the wintertime. I'm gonna see if I can't catch me a giant on this guy right here. Again, you can kind of crank and pause with this guy, get a little bit more of a slower movement out of it. The rattle's gonna bring him in from a ways away. I got a feeling this is gonna get bit.
Now I know what y'all are thinking. Where is that jig? Well, we're bringing in the juicy to round it off. My biggest bass ever caught on a jig. This is a slow presentation. It requires a little bit more patience, but man, there are big bass caught on jigs every year. I like a 3/8 ounce for winter. Again, slower fall. Things are moving a little slower in the wintertime. And Flair, what we got on a trailer over here, bud? I know they're all wondering. bandito bug.
It's the only
My
thing to
gosh.
put on it. It's the only thing.
The reason I like a bandito bug, you know, opposed to like a typical craw style trailer, less movement, subtle. You just want those subtle little movements in the cold weather. And what I like to do
We got
is
the downsized one there, or,
Yeah,
or full size. So
So
when
you can
it
play
gets tough, all right, folks, you downsize it. But you're going after just Mondos only. You get the full size.
that's a beautiful color combo too. Okeechobee craw and both. Man, y'all, I love to get that thump. Wha-bam!
There you have it, folks. Those are our winter baits, our favorite top baits for winter fishing. Hopefully that helped you guys. But we can't just talk about these baits. We got to take them out, put them to the test.
sir.
Now, will these baits we picked out catch any fish? You guys stay tuned.
Follow me to the fish. Let's go.
We made it. Smoked? You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm
I got my
excited. I'm
favorite one of
excited.
baits.
It's cold. I mean, when you talk about winter conditions, cold, windy. We do have clear water though, which is an absolute key. If you're fishing dirty water in the winter, good luck to you, sir. But we got clear water, we got grass. It's time to get our dangle on.
We got our bag of wintertime deliciousness, and it's time to do some giving. Flair, tell them.
You guys at home watching this video right now, if you want to win this exact bag of baits as well as this dope apparel, all you got to do is comment down below your top 5 winter baits and like this video, but we're only doing it in the first 40 hours of today's upload. So if you're here within the first 48 hours of this video getting posted, comment your favorite winter baits down in the comment section down below. Make sure you like the video, and you are entered for a chance to win this bag of baits and this dope jacket. Let's get to dangling.
Yeah. 14 and below.
All right, y'all, so I am actually gonna start off with the clickbait today. We are gonna be rocking the 3/8 ounce Sunrise Craw, and I'm gonna pair it up with one of those saucy swimmers to give it a nice kick. We're gonna see how it works, just hovering right over the grass here, and if I can't snag the first bite today.
I'm dangling the clutch. This is a go-to staple for me. When it gets cold, you bring this guy out, and well, it does exactly what it says. It is a clutch lure. Like Rackley said when we were in the store, red is the color of choice. Now, not to say other colors don't work. Something about the red just pisses off the bass this time of year when it's got that cold water. Early spring in the winter. So I'm dangling a little red clutch, see what happens. I got one, Wes. We're hooked up, boys. Oh God, yeah. Oh, dude, coming in like a wet sock too. Didn't expect that one bit. I was doing the old rip and pause. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First one on the clutch. What did I say, folks? This bait works magic, and he's barely hooked. Coming in hot. Ew! There you go. Just literally ripping it and letting it fall. Just ripping it, letting it fall. That does it right there, folks. First winter, oh man, he is freezing too. First winter large of the day. Coming from the clutch right there. Shoo!
I'm scouting with a scout. So I've actually already got, because I've been doing so much wintertime fishing lately, I've already got the full-size scout on, but there's a lot of grass in here. I might switch up to the junior, but classic wintertime bait, got to do it, especially in clear water. We got a lot of wind out here. So we'll see if I can cast this effectively, and at some point, I got to get that clickbait tied on.
Oh, we're hooked up again! We're hooked up again! Oh, we got him dialed now, boys! Yes, sir! Right, looky, right at the boat. Right at the boat.
Oh, dude, I see your fish. Your fish right above the fish.
Oh, they're schooled up. They're schooled up right here. They're schooled up.
Get your bait.
Oh, let's go. We got another one. They're fired up, boys. We got the whole school moving now. Look at that. The clutch, dude, right at the boat. Just the rip and fall. This is my favorite way to catch winter bass by far.
One of the reasons I love a jerkbait so much this time of year is because you can let it hang there for a long, long time. So when a fish is really cold, they're cold-blooded. You know, they may see that bait coming by. If they're not quick enough, they're not warmed up enough to go get that thing, then it might just pass them by. So with the jerkbait, you can pause it a lot and it'll just suspend there. Our jerkbaits suspend in the water column. So you twitch it, moves, and then it just sits there, hangs there, and then it gives that bass enough time to swim over and grab it. And usually if it's really cold, I'm pausing like 5-6 seconds. If water's in the low 40s, but if it's around like 50 degrees, I'll only pause it a couple seconds, like 2 seconds, and that usually seems to work really good. But 90% of the time, they're hitting it on that pause.
There's one. Yeah, I felt him. He thumped it. He thumped it like a jig bite, dude. On the slack. Let's go. That's number 3, Rackley. Listen, you're the dangle master, but you might have to tie one of them clutches on, you know what I'm saying? Dude, he hit it like a jig. It just boom! Knocks slack in the line. It just makes him mad. Every time it just makes him mad. Just barely hooked. They just swipe at it. Oh yeah, come on. Don't you come off either. Yeah. Ew, cold. I mean, you talk about cold water, you see they're super prominent lateral lines. I mean, these fish are just ice cold. Look at that, a little clutch fish. That's number 3. Now, besides the fact that this is the only lure catching anything, the reason why I started with this is, one, you can fish it fairly quick, okay? You get it out there, you rip it, you pump it. It's not a slow move. I'm impatient, okay? That's why I'm a bass fisherman. I'm not sitting there jigging. I want to rip it and rip and rip it. So that's one reason why I use it. You also get to cover water because you move fast. You find fish fast. And like I said, you saw just a big thump. It's just the way they hit it's like a jig bite, but you get to fish it fast, efficiently, and it has a potential. You haven't seen it yet. It has potential to catch mondos.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Got him. Got him. Oh, it feels like a dandy. Either that or he's hooked weird in the wind. Oh, I got him hooked. I got him hooked weird. Swiped at it, dude. I don't think I got him fully in the mouth. Look at that. See, I got him in the back. Having to talk real loud. I apologize, but I got 2 bites earlier. It was weird. It's like they just swiped at it. They didn't get it in their mouth. This one did the same thing, but I got him on the outside. So I'm thinking I probably need to switch colors, or maybe this technique is just not the program, but we got 1 on it so far. So give him a sniff. You're cold, buddy. Go warm up. Go warm up. Can't even talk. I'm so cold. See you, buddy. All right. That's 1 confirmed fish on the jerkbait. I'm gonna keep twerking it out here, see if I can get one a little bit bigger before I make any moves. Oh, got him! Come on, baby!
What you got?
I don't think we're dealing with much, to be honest here. Take her slow. I think we got less than 2 pounds. Ooh, there we go. In the mouth. Red lips. I always say when their lips are red, throw something red.
Oh, I got one.
You got a good one?
Welcome back to another episode of Backlash Bassin'. All right, I'm back here picking it out.
No way.
Oh, and it's just on.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, Backlash Bassin' at its finest right here. I was like, no, it's grass. I was just sitting on the bottom. You ever fish a clutch like a jig? Hey, it still works.
You got one with it. You got one with it, dude.
Oh, with it. Catch him, catch him,
Come on,
catch
baby.
him. Catch him, it's a school. It's a school.
Oh.
Over here.
I'm on as well.
Are you serious?
This one's got some weight. Oh, this might be over
Bigger?
2 pounds
Bigger?
right here.
Okay, mine's going.
Wow. Well, mine had a friend with him, and now Westin's hooked up. It's getting crazy out here.
He's a little heavy.
You got a good one.
I might have.
You got a big one. Oh, you got a big. Dude, what did I say?
What line is on here, LFG?
What did I say,
What
dude?
line do we have? Am I flipping it?
Dude, no, that's a 5-pounder, dude.
That's a 5.
That's a hog.
Oh, the close.
That's a hog.
Woo! Okay. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Look at that
All right.
Yeah.
You know, it might just be me, but I would argue he felt the thump even with these 20-mile-per-hour winds. On the clickbait, guys. What do we got here? 4 or 5? We got a
Dude,
scale
that's
on
a
this
5.
one?
That's a 5-pounder.
We got a scale on this one?
Check it.
All right.
LFG called it, did he not? He says it may not catch the most, but it's gonna catch the biggest of the day. And so far, you've got all of our fish beat by 5 times.
I know, all of
That's
our
a
fish
mega.
together.
You gotta let the boys think they're in the lead. And then you
Mega.
creep the clickbait nice and slow. Here comes that scale.
It's a hog jammer.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Watch that rod right up.
She's gonna lock in.
Whoa!
5 3/4.
5 3/4.
5 3/4.
Wow, almost a 6, dude.
And this is why we love
Wow.
wintertime bass fishing. Right
Wow, it can be done. You can catch biggins in the winter. Look at that.
Here. What do you say we go
That's
for
awesome.
some more, boys?
All right, y'all. I think we got to end on that.
End on a good note.
End
Yeah.
on an absolute hog.
Big
What a
dude.
catch, dude.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So-
Hey, clickbait coming in to actually secure what I would consider the dub here. I don't know. You got
I'll
some
give
numbers.
I'll give you the dub. We're gonna give you the dub. You got big
Biggest
fish.
That's what it's all about fishing in the wintertime. 'Cause
Yes.
usually you don't get that many bites, but the fish are starting to fatten up. They're getting their eggs, like this female bass right here. You get them at their fattest, winter to early spring. So even though you don't get as many bites, it's worth going out to get them. So
100%. I'm gonna let her go real quick for you guys.
yeah,
let's get a little,
let her go.
little send off.
Well, folks, we're gonna give the dub to Weston here out of the Winter
Crushing it.
Bass Challenge. Now, I will say we all caught fish.
Yeah.
All of our selections caught fish today, but you called it and you proved it. The clickbait catches the biggins. Wintertime fishing at its finest. We do appreciate you guys. If you remember, you guys want to win this and the entire money bag filled with all of our favorite winter baits. All you gotta do is comment down below your favorite winter baits if it's within the first 48 hours of today's video. Go ahead and outro it, Rackley.
If you're tough enough to get out there in the winter, slug it out, get a mondo in, it's worth doing, y'all. So, thanks for tuning in today. We'll see you on the next episode of Googan Squad.